What's something your ex taught you? You can never completely trust anyone. And you can't prevent someone from hurting you by being a good partner. Don't assume the other person cares as much about you as you do them. Red flags are red flags, even if they only happen once. Life is cruel, and nobody will save you if you don't work to save yourself. Taught me how to love myself at the beginning. Helped me gain confidence. But also made me realize that I deserved to be treated better by him. I learned how to very, very, very carefully filter what I say because she could take just about anything and turn it into something insulting. Her catchphrase was, "What's that supposed to mean?" Quote, "It's my responsibility to set boundaries and enforce them." Basically, she made me miserable and got away with it because I didn't stand up to her. I know better now. Don't take people for granted. Don't assume that they know how you feel about them. Tell them. Show them. My parents were abusive, so I learned to have critical convos with yelling and intimidation. One of my exes would respond quite severely to that, and it really made me reevaluate the way I presented information. Instead of going from 1 to 10, I now stay at 1 or 2 and try to just present the information so it can be received. I really recommend developing this if you haven't. To be independent. After draining me mentally and financially, I learned to only rely on myself and to be somewhat selfish when it comes to those two things. My mental health is a priority to me and my money is mine. Starting over sucks. Never trust a hoe. Don't date bipolar women. To never trust anyone. I might be gay. I can't tell yet though. I learned after her that I was worth something and other people might find me attractive too. They've each taught me things that I'm not interested in having in my life long term one way or another. Appreciate what you have. Sexual incompatibility needs to actually be discussed. To hide any jewelry that I wasn't wearing. I spent way too much money and time retrieving my shit from pawn shops. You can do the greatest deed or accomplish something that no one has ever done, but the second you make a tiny mistake, they criticize you until you can't take it. Call the police if you're getting stalked. She cyber-stalked me and my family and kept trying to contact my 9-year-old sister. Never meet women at bars. Taught me how to spot a narcissist in the wild. Also pretty much taught how to spot a keeper. I don't think I would have recognized and appreciated all the green flags my current partner has waving around if I wasn't just fresh out of the hell that was my first relationship. Never ignore your gut feeling when you think someone is lying to you. That lube makes sex just that better even if you made her come 3 times prior to sex. That I deserve to be treated like a queen and to not settle for anything less. Edit. He's also the one who taught me what real love is supposed to be like. That people will rather take on abuse than stand up for themselves because sometimes standing up makes you look like the bad guy in the situation. There are things you can't unsay. That I enjoy cooking with teriyaki. That I would never trade my cats for a man if that's what it would take for him to be with me. Also, my worth as a person does not depend on how he sees me. That you just dated a groomer. We don't talk anymore. But she surprised me a few months ago by showing up at my place unannounced at 10 p.m. I told her I was dealing with depression and she told me I have to live for myself. That sometimes it's okay to be selfish and put yourself first. Because no one else will. Maintain standards and lower expectations. Keep in mind what the arrangement is. I fell for her. She treated it casually. Which I should have kept it at. Basically. I got. There are better people out there, tears of joy. Even the good ones. That say I'll never cheat, I'm not like that, and I'll never hurt you. Well, Turns out they do. So trust is gone and the only person you can trust is yourself.